Did you get vaccinated, Roey?
Yeah, I had to graduate college.
Roey got the fucking jab.
Roey got the jab, dude.
Loser.
I hate it. I don't like that I got the jab.
Yeah, dude.
I don't like that I got the jab at all.
Yeah, good. Because you're getting fucking out-alphaed.
Yeah. I guess you guys are kind of alphaing me right now.
Yeah.
No,
Foot Fetish podcast because you two.
That's nice.
Yeah, good. I'm honestly, to market to any demographic is a positive for me.
Take him off halfway through. If halfway through this podcast, Roey's
If you
gonna
make
take
it,
off his
yeah,
socks.
you have to,
Yeah,
but you have to watch the
So-
whole thing. You
You
can't
have to-
just skip ahead.
It's not just gonna happen.
Yeah.
And we're gonna know. We're gonna know based on the most viewed part of the episode whether or not you scrubbed.
Yeah, no, the YouTube analytics they're really detailed.
They're really detailed, and we'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, we have Kave. Hey, Kave.
Hey, Kave.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you, man?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the new cast.
The new cast.
Yeah,
Is
dude.
that the...
We should
Yeah.
just tell people this is Who Up, and Clay lost a lot of weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm Clay.
Oh, hi, Clay.
I'm so sad.
Oh, no.
I'm so sad.
Don't do
Boo hoo. I'm Clay. Boo hoo hoo. I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Look at me dance.
Yeah, we knew
I'm Clay.
we knew we couldn't change the old dynamic, so we had to. Even though the real Clay has changed, we kept the old one.
Yeah.
he lost 200 pounds, and he still hates himself.
Yeah.
No, the self-hatred.
It turns
runs
out
so
he's
much
still
deeper
underneath
than-
all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It turns out it was hiding under 250 pounds, not 200.
But yeah, dude, how are you, man? What's going on?
I'm good.
I'm just asking. I'm asking because I'm spiraling right now.
The
I'm spiraling out of control.
Why?
I'm so bad at my sales job. I have no.
Yeah, I
Can I be honest with you really quick? The
Yeah.
last time I saw you was Sugar Babies, right?
Yeah.
And you were like, I'm fucking losing my job. It's all over.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a bum again, right?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, happy holidays. And kind of just have been in my, like, I've basically been in my room learning about AI.
Yeah, for your job.
For like 5 days.
for
Yeah.
your job, yeah.
So now I come back and you're like, nope, still a disaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently, if you go, well, I booked meetings in Mexico. I was actually very successful at my job in Mexico.
Mm-hmm. You're very
Not very. I wouldn't say very. I would actually say bare minimum successful.
Do you think the sun helped?
The sun helped me because then when you pick up the phone and you hear me, and you hear the sunshine in my voice.
The sunny
Because
Mexican
instead
vibe.
of like hello, I'm like hello, but I mean it.
No, it's not that. It doesn't matter where you're at. If you're in fucking Mexico or Turkey or Azerbaijan or whatever, you could be
Yeah,
anywhere in
you
the
could be
world,
anywhere.
Mr. Trendsetter, Jet Setter. What it is that you are not good at sales because most people suck at sales. I suck at
just-
sales. You're a psycho. You're insane, but you're not sales insane.
Yeah, it's like a specific way of thinking
You need to
that
like.
I can't lock into.
You basically, okay, here's what it is being like a salesperson is having like rape mindset for sales.
Yeah.
It's like, it's literally like, I'm going to like figuratively rape this person until I get what I want from them.
It seriously is. It's like
It's like those people that
No,
do
I
good
hear
at
it.
it.
it's like walking up to a girl at a bar and being like, "No, I got a great job and a lot of money and a big place." And then you get back to your house, and it's like 3 roommates. You know what I mean? And one of them's drunk on the couch.
Yeah, I see. Like, well, it is kind of like that because the
Spiritual
entire point of
molestation.
sales is don't take no for an answer.
Yeah, if you're a
Don't
good
take
salesperson,
That's what we're saying.
if you're a good salesperson, you're probably an even better rapist. Is what I'm
actually-
trying
yeah,
to say.
That's honestly, I kind of believe that, but no, I don't. Think, I do think that those skill sets align, but also like the people at my job are such good people, and I really.
You think so?
I
Oh
think
boy,
they
do
are.
I have some secrets
No,
for
no,
you.
no, specifically my job, like
Yeah.
right now, the one that I
Yeah.
have right now, I specifically think that they're actually like
Dude, it's
good.
because they brainwash you. They're all like, "Oh, we're all like raping together. Don't tell, or we'll fucking kill
No,
you."
no,
Like, we're
but
all
like,
best
but in
friends.
general, like I feel like sales elsewhere, like, cause I do sales to like help like blind people.
Dude,
Oh, you're selling stuff to blind people.
No, to other people so that they can help blind people.
it's trying to like guilt trip them into like feeling bad for disabled people, so that they need to buy a product. It's like, oh, what? You don't care about these fucking freaks? Then, oh, bye. It's basically it's just like a play on emotion. It's like if you don't let me fuck you, I'm gonna kill your dad. Like,
Wait, I have
and
a
you're like
question.
you're morally compromised because you're like, well, damn, I don't want to get raped, but then my dad's blood is on my hands if I don't give this guy what he wants.
Well,
Dude, my dad would rather die than watch me have gay sex, dude.
You know, everyone's dad is different. Dads are like snowflakes.
Your dad would
all
rather
right?
die than watch you have gay sex. Dude, what are you talking about? We're both from similar areas.
No, I'm saying my dad, yeah, it'd be the same way. If my dad had to watch me have gay sex, then he's dead and I also got raped. So,
but yeah, sales.
no, continue, man.
Continue
I'm
your
like,
sales job stuff.
no, I would love to. I would
dude,
love to
no.
hear about how they're all amazing people and the kindest souls.
I feel like the skill set does align because it's literally just being like a sex pet. Like I feel like I'm Aziz Ansari. Like, hey, we really have everything.
Yeah,
I have everything
let me chase you around the
want.
room and tickle
Yeah.
your vagina. Like,
Yo, and whenever
It's
and you know
fucking
what's
crazy.
Whatever Aziz
Whenever-
Ansari said.
Whenever I book a meeting, you know what they say?
yeah,
Well, you sure are persistent.
yeah. See,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
the whole thing. You're supposed to be. Here's the
Dude.
thing.
That's
The-
literally like it's like a half blow on a waitress.
I send
Can I-
people
can I
like
say
8
something really
emails
quick?
a row. Yeah.
The only reason I would ever take a meeting with a salesperson is if they hit me up so many times that I was like, I will just listen to the fucking meeting rather than this.
yeah.
yeah,
So I want you to know that you gotta just keep doing that, man.
yeah.
Dude, it's so funny.
You gotta you know what you should do?
Sales is
And I'm
so
being
funny.
serious.
Yeah.
You should. And Haley may not agree. You should get a secretary to harass
Yeah.
to keep yourself sharp,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
you should start drinking, like a lot,
For sales.
for sales.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because here's the thing: think about how much easier it is to be persistent and like aggressive than when you're drunk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
It's way easier.
yeah. No, it's
And
very
plus, if you're
conducive
keeping
to
yourself
the
sharp in between calls, being like, "Toots, get me fucking more coffee or whatever."
Also,
Dude, no,
get
actually-
the clients drunk with you. Then it's twice as easy.
Yeah, actually, I never talk about my family on here, but
I got him
I got
opening
into an
up,
argument
dude.
with
5
I got
minutes.
into an argument with my parents over Thanksgiving because they like tell my little sister that drugs are bad, right?
What fags?
Well,
Oh,
not drugs. Sorry,
God.
sorry, that's fair. But that like weed is bad. But then like, yes, you can hit the. Did you have to ask now?
Yes, sorry. It was funny.
God.
To me. It was funny.
My parents.
It was funny to do it then.
So my parents, they're like, yeah, weed bad, but then they're like, yeah, we're about to get lit. Yeah, we're getting drunk. Like, yeah, and they're like, yeah, well, we want to like watch her drink, and I'm like, drinking leads you. The point is, drinking leads you to rape situations.
100% every time.
I fucking got raped when I was in college, dude. I did.
I never talk about my family or getting raped, but today,
yeah, today.
Yeah. Oh,
Dude, today
yeah.
I'm in a downward
This
spiral.
is something that would follow me to my deathbed, guys. I was raped.
I'm in a downward spiral about about losing my job, so I may.
Wait,
as well
did you already
tell-
lose your job?
No.
You're
no.
going to lose it.
No, I have to work hard and do my best, and I'm gonna try the old-fashioned American
I'll tell you
way.
right now, if you're already having these thoughts about your sales job, you are going to lose it very soon.
Dude. No.
You know, it's like I'm being
No,
so
but
for real
the
with
job,
you.
dude. The job is crazy. The job is crazy because, it's like, dude, all of the emails that I send people are completely written out by AI. And it's written to like sound like it's being very personal.
Yeah.
And it's like, I literally am just a facilitator for the AI to communicate with the customers. I'm literally a bot. I'm a professional bot.
When the AI
I'm a bot.
voice is finalized, you're gonna be out of a job anyways, dude. I did the door to door like sales, and fucking I started drinking. I took a page out of Chris's book. I showed
Really?
up for like 2
I'm a
weeks.
very
I
insightful
showed
guy.
up in the morning drunk as shit to go do that job because I was bad at it, and I was like, I might as well. I have to go talk to 50 fucking strangers and like get yelled at and bitched at all day. I'm going to be drunk. And then I lost the job because I wasn't making any money. And then I had to call in to work to go DoorDash to make money that day. I did that for like 3 days in a row. And then he called me and he was like, hey, yo, Kave, we really love you, man. You know, you're like great morale for the office. You're really fun to be around. But like, the numbers, man. Like corporate is just like they get on me about your numbers, and he's like, I'll tell him you broke your fucking leg, bro. He was like,
Hey man, I want to do something for you. I'm gonna tell him you can't fucking walk no more.
yeah.
And then you can get $500 in disability every
It
month.
was literally some shit like that, and I was like, yeah, dude. I have no commission, so I can't pay my bill. So I was like, I've like literally been out door dashing for like $50, so I can like pay my phone bill and keep it on. And
Dude,
he was like,
that's so.
but yeah, so it falls apart. I'm saying like it's literally this is what's coming for you.
I think like the educational theme of the episode this week is conversation with a white Mexican. conversation
Why are you dressed
conversation
like a
with a
cholo
white
today?
man who has the life of a
cool.
Guatemalan
What's going on,
migrant.
Holmes?
Like, dude, he's living like a migrant lifestyle.
No, it looks
Yeah.
like Kurt Cobain had to like stay at like a Mexican guy's house on the run from the police right now.
Hey, put this on, man.
They put this on.
Put this on. They won't
know.
recognize
They
you.
won't know,
I'm
man.
mixing up different cultures. Like I'm trying to like make a power play and like be white and like be powerful, but also like be suave and be Mexican. You know.
You want the best of both worlds?
I
You
want
don't-
the
you don't
best of
get it
both
like
worlds.
that,
I want
cracker.
Want
fucking
I
I
the
want mashed taters and I
best
want
of
tacos.
both
You know.
worlds.
I put birria on my mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I want birria taters, man.
That sounds delicious.
birria mashed potatoes.
Birria mashed potatoes.
Birria taters and like
Dude, low key.
I just
fucking like
discovered
pickled
birria.
herring,
you
man.
just discovered
Like
birria.
2 years ago, I discovered birria.
I discovered birria 6
I was
months
like,
ago.
but what? It's like an oil soup. What is it?
It's just like well, it's traditionally is with goat.
It's
Did you know that?
it's the sap
No.
that comes out of the
Yeah,
taco
it's like,
tree in Mexico.
It's like a pepper tomato broth
Yeah.
with beef.
It's a tomato broth.
A little bit of tomato, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I eat it, but I'm like, it's Mexican
it's
yummy.
more- I
soup.
would say it's more about the pepper.
Yeah, yo, it's amazing, dude. Cause
It's good.
if anyone doesn't know, if any of my fellow white people out there don't know about birria,
It'd be ridiculous.
it's like a yummy soup.
Hey, but all
and
my
you-
folks back home, we know about it. Yeah.
you dip the taco into the yummy soup,
it's broth.
and
yeah.
it maximizes the flavor of both.
It's actually called consomme.
Consomme to eat.
Dude, this is like being like it's called General Taos.
It's called General Tso's.
it's a gooey sweet orange sauce.
Somebody has to educate white people on culture, and I feel like we as a podcast,
Dude,
could,
white
step
people
People
literally.
know about
role.
birria.
Dude, I'm not sure if white people know
Dude,
about
white
birria.
people have the best culture. We have Chud Jack culture, Son and Rag culture.
Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah, we have white nationalist culture. We have
Hitler,
fucking yeah, we have Hitler.
the Klan.
Yeah, the Klan. We have the Confederate flag
the
culture.
NFL. The NFL.
Yeah, the NFL.
Not the playing.
It's basically New World slave order culture. We
Yeah.
have fucking
Yeah.
the NHL.
the NHL culture. What other culture do we have?
Words with Friends.
We have Words with Friends culture.
New York Times crossword puzzle.
New
that's
York
us.
Times crossword puzzle.
Quiplash. Friendsgiving. That's us.
Friendsgiving
Friendsgiving,
culture.
yeah.
We have also dominating culture. Mic drop.
Mic drop. Dude, we beat Mike Tyson.
Yeah, we beat Mike Tyson culture. We have
That is a culture, by the way. There's gonna be like a whole offshoot of people that are just like, dude, thank God Jake Paul beat Mike
yeah,
Tyson.
the fucking race war is won, man. It's over. This the savages thought they could bite the ears off of guys. It takes a fucking blonde-haired, blue-eyed fucking neo-Nazi nationalist to put that old bastard in its place. And
It is
Really
crazy how
quick.
Hulk Hogan was literally like a Nazi.
Whenever I see Cave look down and think about something, I know it's gonna be horrible.
I had to think
Because-
I was like,
Because he's instinct almost completely. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like if he looks down, like I'm just like, all right, better look away from the camera for this one.
Yeah. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing
It's
to do with
tough.
this, I have nothing to do with
it
this.
really, it's all gut feeling, dude. You feel it and you run with it, because what's in here is special, even if it sounds fucking horrendous, and it'll come back to get you one day, and it'll destroy friendships and relationships. What's in here is important to put out there. Okay.
Dude, I don't know. I sometimes I feel that way, and I feel that way strongly. But other times, like, cause one time, one of the managers at the stand, May, reached out to me, And she was like, yeah, we just got an email about you. Do you want to see? And I was like, yeah. And she
Yeah.
sent it to me, and it was like, this offensive comedian was not only a misogynist the entire time in the roast battle, but also made specific gender-based threats of violence in the roast battle.
Yeah.
And then
Which he did.
and then it says
I don't doubt that.
specific gender-based threats
Yeah.
of violence.
Tell him the threat.
And where he said he would murder her in a dark parking garage. And then there's something about reading that and then going like, oh yeah, I did say that.
Yeah.
That doesn't sit right with me. But also
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like it's there are certain things that I will say and that I won't say. Would I like make a direct threat and like be like I'm gonna kill you? I think that would like looking at someone and saying that would probably cross like a line for me.
Well, did you guys read the rules of roast battle?
what are the rules? I didn't read the rules. Are there
No
rules?
dude.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
no
this-
holds
this is
barred.
roast
Well,
battle.
it was really
Yeah.
funny because she was like a
Well, then that's
skinny,
fine. What a
pretty
bitch.
comic.
No, that
I'm
is the thing.
sorry.
If
She's
it's
a skinny,
it's
pretty
like
girl, Claire.
it-
And I was like, the entire time I was like, you fat bitch, you pig, fuck you. And then the exact quote that I said was, Claire, you manatee-looking fuck. The next time I see your ass, it's gonna be in a dark parking garage.
Where
You
kill.
fat bitch, I'll murder you.
Okay.
That was the
the worst thing you did that night was your riding.
yeah. And no, it worked. It worked.
Well, I'm sure it worked, but
Landed.
just being like, well, that's just
Dude.
like being like, you're black, you steal. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It's
whatever.
like not really.
It's literally all it is just it's
No, it's a threat of violence. Threatening violence has gone so out of vogue, and I'm very upset about
I
it.
disagree, dude.
Well,
I've been
you
through-
get blocked like every fucking 5 weeks.
I also
threatening
disagree.
violence.
I think like
Wait.
violence is one of the funniest
you
things.
got
Didn't-
suspended on
wait,
Twitter
yeah.
for threatening violence
Wait,
too.
hold on. Wait, Cave, can we tell the story about how you got suspended on Twitter for threatening violence?
Yeah, I mean, look, Cavers, you already know. We've been through it, all right? We know what went down, but for maybe
You
a
had like
couple of
20,000
people,
followers.
a couple
No,
people
man,
that
because
don't know.
the rowheads don't know the cave lore.
Yeah, the rowheads might not
The
know
rowheads
this.
don't know.
Chris heads, slightly familiar.
Chris head's slightly familiar. Depends on which side of Chris.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot. I got a lot going
Yeah,
on.
there's a lot going on.
I
man.
got banned because I threatened violence. I wouldn't even say it's not even a credible threat of violence. It was so over
Who
the
did you
top.
threaten?
It was okay. Yeah, you know what?
Say his name.
Man, Tyler Fisher, dude, is who I threatened the violence
Fuck
on.
Tyler
Fisher.
That little-
that
Fuck Tyler
little-
Fisher.
dude,
That
Tyler
little
Fisher
midget.
sucks. Yeah.
Tyler Fisher.
Tyler Fisher K. Suck our dick, Tyler Fisher.
Yeah.
You're a
Yeah. Little homo Tyler Fisher.
We're gonna kill you.
Yeah.
Serious threat. I know you go
Tyler
to Brooklyn
Fisher.
Comedy Club.
He does
No.
crush, dude. I will say that. He
I
I'm
don't
gonna
care.
crush your skull underneath my foot. Go ahead.
I don't care if he's crushing with retards. So I don't care. Tyler Fisher
Look
sucks.
you and your retarded man, Tyler Fisher.
Tyler Fisher made like the most annoying video when the Bud Light controversy was going on.
Yeah.
Where he like dressed up as a woman and was like, I'm doing like girlhood and like was like making fun of the Bud Light thing. And I just like I saw the video. I was day drinking.
Wait, what was the video?
It was just like him. He was like just like doing stuff, and he's like, "I'm like definitely a woman," and he's got like his beard and his chest hair and everything.
It was
He's
like
Yeah.
it was like a 2003 trans like joke.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like unfunny. I think that's more what you were mad about, right? That it
It's
was
just the
unfunny.
fact that it was
Unfunny.
not funny.
Yeah.
And I was drinking Bud Light, dog
yeah, you're
sitting,
day drinking.
Yeah.
and I was
Say
like,
drinking Bud Light.
I made the video where I don't even remember everything I
You
said.
don't remember? I remember what you said.
It's art. It's on YouTube. You search my fucking legal name. It's the first thing that comes up, which is really awesome.
Is it? Can I pull it up right now?
You got like doxxed by right wingers for this.
Yeah, I was getting messages on my personal Facebook being like, I notified the police. Of, like, a threat of violence. The threat of violence was that like I was like, we're gonna kill you. We're gonna like tie you up and like burn your body, and we're gonna like
Shove dead
we're gonna
animals
shove
inside
dead
you.
animals down your throat. We're gonna like piss on you. All this stuff that's like so over the top and ridiculous that like you would watch the video and any rational, level-headed, normal IQ individual would be like, this is hilarious. All right. But any dumb fuck conservative retard on Twitter would see it and be like, "Oh my God, this guy wants to kill Tyler Fisher. Oh my God, he's gonna come get him right now."
We have to protect him. This
Yeah.
guy's crazy.
And
we have to protect Tyler
the
Fisher.
reason
this
nothing-
crazy guy that's drinking a Bud Light.
Nothing would have happened if Tyler Fisher wasn't such a little fucking about it.
Oh my
because
God.
Because this
You're
tweet,
making this so hard to clip, bro.
this tweet, you clip it. You can clip this. What are you scared that I'm saying?
I'm
It's like,
supporting
oh my
it.
God, oh yeah, I don't want to be walk on the street with the homeless guy jacking off. Oh God, why do we share the sidewalk? Fuck you. Tyler Fisher is a pussy. He quote tweeted it, and he's like, FBI, yeah, here's the fucking the tolerant left threatening violence on my life. You little retard.
FBI, bro.
Oh, the FBI.
Yeah, it was.
bro.
He literally
He said, "Get him." He said, "Help."
he literally added the FBI.
Oh my God.
And
Oh
then
my
the
God.
tweet just skyrocketed, and I had like less than 5 minutes on my account before it was just gone entirely.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
and now he can't post anything without some trans girl posting his face in the video in reply to like Kave or Tyler Fisher.
Yeah, dude.
Wait, how
Okay.
do I find it?
The first thing, shout out all my trans cavers and just people that are trans in general, dude. I aligned myself and I kneeled over the fucking sword for you, okay? So I deserve to be respected eternally by the trans community, okay? And I will not live that. I will not let you live that down. If I am in a trans space, if I walk into a trans space, I'm gonna make sure all y'all know what I fucking did for you, okay? And I expect to maybe be paraded around. Maybe you buy me a drink or a shot or something. Moving forward, now that the story is out, it's public information,
Right.
okay?
That's insane.
So, but shout out trans people, love y'all.
How do
I'm
I find the
happy
video?
to die
Hold
for
on,
you.
I'll find.
You want to go to Google? You want to Google my name?
Oh.
Yeah, and it's Kave it, not.
Okay,
Kave.
let's just chill out. Let's not say the full name on the show.
Okay, my fault, dude.
Nah, it's Cave. It's short for Cavenculus.
I mean, people probably know my full name anyways, but I just don't want to like.
It's short for.
Dude, you know what's so funny is pictures of you and Clay are popping up.
It's not the first thing. It was the first thing that popped up.
No, I think they saved you, bro.
Maybe they did.
What do I search? Cave and Razzi and Tyler Fisher.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that probably would be it.
Well, just search my name. It would just literally come up.
This is dead air, but we can cut. it.
Nah, we don't need to cut it, man. This is like real. This is us living real life,
Alright,
like
don't
in
worry
real
about it,
time.
bro.
That's great.
This is the art. These are the moments.
So
These moments are the real shining through where we as
Maybe
people.
if I just look up your ad.
Because this is what we're mostly like. Just
it's
like,
literally
oh,
not
dude,
the
let me
ad.
find
Like
this
you should
video.
just be able to Google my name, and it used to be the first thing that would come up.
It's crazy that most of life is buffering right now.
Okay, so it
It's
doesn't come up.
most of
So
life just-
it might be gone.
Yeah, you might be good, bro.
We can move past it. But yeah,
For
that's
some reason.
So much time is spent while you're like, dude, let me find this video.
That's basically the Tyler Fisher deal. It's no bad blood. I'm honestly glad that I don't have that account anymore. And I'm doing super well without it. Okay, so don't get the wrong idea. I love my new account. But yeah. To summarize it all, I got a little ramped up, recounting the events, telling the story, and then you tried to come from my neck and be like, "We can't clip this."
Oh no, I'm just kidding.
No, I
man.
know. I just had to make sure. I had to make sure the record was set straight, dude. You got me
pissed my bro
fired
off,
up.
bro.
He's like, "What do you mean you can't clip it?"
Dude, you just do a little bit of Jew magic. That's
Yeah.
all you do.
Just
You
a
go,
little bit of-
just a little edit out that, a little edit out here.
Don't even cut it out. If you cut it out, it's gonna piss me off.
No,
even
no, no,
more.
not,
Don't even
not,
post
no,
it.
not in the episode, bro.
doesn't get
it,
but
bro.
in the clip.
In the clip.
You don't get the power of Jews. We control your perception, brother.
Great.
Dude,
Well,
we-
make me.
Don't say
We're
stuff
the
like that. Hey,
masters of
I need you to
reality.
know you can't be saying stuff like that because the people that listen to this from me, they'll take that.
I'm just
They'll
kidding
hear
around.
that and write that down, dude.
I'm sorry, my brother and sister Jews.
I'm kidding. They're not actually.
Oh no,
It's just really funny to me to freak you out. I don't know why.
dude, it's so scary. It's so scary putting stuff out on the internet. Are you? You're so brave. You really are. You're so brave. I could never do what you do.
Can I be honest with you?
But it's all I want to do. All I want to do is go on the internet and say, Ariana Grande, you deserve death. I hope you are stabbed in the streets publicly.
Well, okay. First off,
First of all, I wouldn't say that.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't say
I
that.
know. I
would
like
tell.
her.
I would tell her. I would tell her to lose weight. If I were being mean, I'd be like, "You look fat, Ariana."
Yeah, I'd be like, filling out the dress, huh?
No, actually, I have a lot of sympathy for Ariana Grande. I resent Frankie Grande.
Okay.
Frankie, do you know who Frankie
I do
Grande
respect
is?
when ISIS bombed her concert.
Was that her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
clout.
Speaking of
You know what's
ISIS,
cool? Since she stopped eating so much, the amount of tragedies in her life has slowed down. Ariana, if you're listening.
if you're Ariana Grande, if you're listening.
You know, so maybe there's a correlation between food intake and bad things happening to you. You know, when you were eating more, Mac Miller died, your concert was bombed, you know, things like this. But now, since you've limited your calories, look at that. It's been nothing but
SpongeBob.
success.
You're dating SpongeBob.
You're
She
dating
SpongeBob?
Yeah, she's in the movie. She's in a movie
Yeah,
with Wicked.
you're in one of the biggest movies
Yeah.
of the year.
Yep.
You're taking up space for queer people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally, that's awesome. And not much space
I
because
actually-
you're so
I
small.
have so much sympathy for child actresses and actors, man. It's so sad.
You just need to put yourself out there. What the fuck are you scared of?
Yeah, quit being a pussy, dude. to be
What am I
honest.
scared of?
Can I tell you what
My
happens?
mommy and my daddy.
Can I tell you what
Oh
happens?
my god, dude, my
Someone
mom
goes-
follows me,
someone
man.
goes-
It's not a big deal.
Someone goes, "This guy's so fucking fat," and then you go, "Okay." You know what I mean?
Do you see the one comment we got on our last reel?
No, what is it?
We got one comment. We're killing it online. Right now on Instagram, our new reel has
Yeah.
921 views.
We're not gonna complain.
19
we're not
likes.
Gonna, we're not gonna complain about Instagram reels.
And wait. So these are the comments. My girlfriend said ha 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 ha. Then James Thomason goes LMAO. And then another guy, I hate punk ass IG, commented, "What the fuck are you weirdos even talking about? Y'all were definitely the quiet weirdos in art class."
Yeah, what does that hurt your feelings?
Can I say something?
No, it's funny.
No. Listen, we definitely you're definitely giving that guy too much.
Yeah, you're giving him
Shut
literally
It's
what he
so
wants.
funny.
Can I say something
No, but
really-
I love it. I
No,
love
no.
that like there are people out there being like, "Haha, you fucking idiot."
Well, because it's like a guy that's like comparing everything to high school, being like, "You guys are weirdos." You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
He's like, "I bet when high school, when I was cool, you guys were gay."
He was literally one of the quiet weirdos in art class, being like, "I can't wait to turn my back on all these fucking losers, man." Like,
Yeah, no, he was like
I was a fucking Sigma in high school.
yeah, Chris was a bully.
I bullied kids.
Roey's sort of ambiguous to me. I'm not sure what you.
I
could
was
have
the
been.
I was in
Jewish
high
people
school.
don't have like rankings really. Like you went to a rich high school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically as long as
Okay.
you don't overdose, high school's great.
foreign territory. To
Yeah,
me.
high school was really great for me. I was like a super duper cracked out on Adderall captain of the debate team. So I'd like show up. I'd show up with like 3 books, and then I'd like read one for like 10 minutes, and I'd put away, and then I'd open another one, and then
If a kid did debate at my school, we'd kill him with hammers.
Yeah.
well, I was the captain.
Well, I'd be like, "Oh, you're the gayest."
Damn. So no Black Panthers in the hood in Ohio, huh? You just fucking scared them straight. That's great.
Dude, don't act like it wasn't.
Like, Chris, no, the community is falling apart. You're like, shut up, pussy.
I was one of the weird kids in high school, I think, for sure.
honestly, there doesn't need to be a white trash representative in Congress or anything like that.
No.
They just say the N word.
Yeah, no, there doesn't. No, we gotta. Those people are supposed to be under the rocks.
Yeah,
They're
no.
not
White
supposed to
trash
be.
people?
Yeah, well, here's the thing: if you put a camera in a white trash guy's face, he's gonna say the N word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "What? What? No one around me cares."
Everybody loves me. Hey, my friend.
Yeah.
I got family.
Yeah, that's how
Of course, the guy that's not from here comes here and says, "I can't say the fucking N word."
That's how Andrew Callahan got famous, pretty much.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it was like, okay, so there are all
Sacha
these
Baron Cohen, Borat, yeah.
all these untapped markets of people that love saying the N word that shouldn't. We're gonna go film them.
Yo.
We're gonna go walk up to guys in trailers and be like, "What do you think of Black Lives Matter?"
Yeah.
And they're just
Dude.
like they're guys that like they can't even like they don't even have a job, right? But the ones they do, it's like they walk to work to Walmart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, "The blacks are taking everything from us."
Dude, I mean, fuck. Could you imagine? It's like fucking 2008 and you're like a man on the street like content guy, and then like Obama becomes president, it's like literally the fucking best day of your life. You're like, everything is different now.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking the glass ceiling has been broken for people of my ilk. We can finally get viral on a tape or whatever.
There'd be guys like, yeah, fucking Obanga.
Yeah. Obanga.
Dude, yeah, fucking, I forgot.
You forgot. Oh, who are you picking in the Syrian civil war right now? Ashar al-Assad or HTS?
I like HTS. That sounds fucking sick.
They're backed by the CIA.
Yeah, so
Oh.
I pick HTS. I think they're gonna win.
You think they're gonna win?
Yeah, I
What's
think we're
the-
unstoppable. I think the U.S.
What's
I
the
think
other
are
guy-
Unstoppable.
What's the other guy's name?
Ashar al-Bashar.
Asar al-Bashad.
He's kind of a beast.
Well, what he needs
Oh,
is
if you saw the picture of him, hold on.
yeah. Let me see a picture. But also, hard to remember. You need a cool acronym like HTS. Like you got to
They
think.
used
It's like
to be This is really complex.
wouldn't
They
want-
basically used to be the Taliban
oh okay.
and like Al Qaeda
Why can't we do like the
ISIS.
like
It's like a mixture.
And why can't they still go by those names? Like copyright?
No, not copyright.
I know.
yeah.
Okay.
Could they be the
It was like-
Taliban
it was
under?
like-
Could they be the Taliban under parody law?
That would be really autistic to start describing the
Like what?
Syrian
We're just making.
conflict.
Well,
Describing-
We're just poking fun at
what's-
them in
no,
Syria.
what's going on in the Syrian conflict?
Huh?
Let the rowheads know, man.
It's honestly, no, it's way too much.
Oh.
Yeah, let's not get into it. But
It's
I do want
like
to see a
really-
picture of the guy.
Who's the good guy and who's the bad guy?
Well,
And
we
are they
just
clear
found
and
out that
defined?
HTS was
they're
backed
not
by the
clear-
CIA.
They're not clear and
Boo.
defined. They're not. But this guy, like Hezbollah, fucked with this guy.
Oh, cool. The Wikipedia article. That's great.
Oh my
Here you
fault.
go.
Yeah, this really. Wow. Doesn't look as cool as I thought he would.
Nah, he kind of looks like a nerd.
Well, that's well.
It still kind of looks like a nerd.
Yeah, he still kind of looks like a dweeb.
Well, he's like killed a lot of people.
No, I know. That's
He-
why I
he-
hate when vengeful nerds gain power. It's dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're like, you all thought you're cool.
Basically, whoever wins, they're gonna kill some people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically kind of what the vibe is right now.
Dope. Yo, shout out Syria, man. We can't wait to see what's next in 2025, dude.
Yeah, yo. Syria's the future of
Years
Syria.
and years of conflict.
Yeah. Yo, it sounds like the next 10 years are going to be mad fucking crazy, dude. Yo, shout out to you.
Yeah.
We hope y'all figure it out
Yo.
and have some fun doing it.
Enjoy
Yeah.
Lebanon and Dubai.
Enjoy
Yeah.
it. Enjoy it. Life is so scarce.
Yo,
and
subscribe to Syria Vivo for fucking updates on the conflict going on.
I love how we've talked about the Syrian conflict and said I think actually one thing about it in the
Yeah.
span of 5 minutes.
Dude, I don't know anything about the Syrian conflict. I know that if there was a YouTube channel for the Syrian conflict, people could subscribe to it and they could watch what's going on.
Yeah.
I think you might like getting into Syria.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see you finding it interesting.
It's kind of like a D&D game.
There's a lot of crazy videos.
Yeah,
to
it's
watch.
you kind of like have to immerse yourself in it, and
Yeah.
then it's
It's like a
cool.
world. Yeah. You gotta become really passionate.
It's kind of like what's like the old academics like Chirac stuff, but like having a guy doing that for like the Syrian conflict is like, yeah, what's up, guys?
The problem with the Syrian conflict
This is DJ Taliban. And fucking, this is what's going on in the Syrian conflict right now.
a white guy doing a hip hop style explanation of the Syrian conflict.
Dude, like
Yo,
with
did
like
you
with
ever
like
see-
weekly updates.
Yo, this is crazy. When I was in high school, there was this YouTuber. I don't remember what it was called. It was like hood literature, and there was just like a black guy that like told like 1984, but he's like, yo, but the government was mad whack. And they played that in every English class I've ever had because they're like, the kids are gonna love
They
this.
played that in school.
Yes, bro.
That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of insane.
Well, he actually was a really, really good literary. Like he was
He
good.
gave
like,
a good synopsis.
He gave a good synopsis, and like then he kind of explored the themes. He was like, yo,
Maybe I just don't like it because you're doing the voice.
no, it's bad. Yeah, well, yeah, it is a black guy, that does it. But it is like super funny where it's
just
like,
less like natural charisma.
Well, so
Yeah.
something about that was just like what?
like, but he does like a caricature voice, like for sure. Like, And
But that
and
might
he's
just
like,
be his voice.
You're
What's
like,
that-
yo,
what's the
man,
book-
the government was whack.
what's the book with the kids on the island, Lord of the Flies?
Yeah.
He was like, yo, these kids was acting crazy. They was killing each other and shit.
Wow.
That was the whole thing.
Something. So they played that in school.
Yeah.
So it was just like 40 Jewish kids just like watching that, being like, "Dude, I understand." Fucking
No, we weren't all Jews. There's a
I
lot of
understand.
Italians.
There's
I'm
the-
from New Jersey.
Well, Italians. Listen, Italians, they're not the same as you guys.
Yeah, no, not.
They're
not- no.
worse.
I feel like Italians.
I don't know.
Italians tried to do the same thing that Jewish people did, except it was just like if like dumber idiots did it.
It's like if a Jewish
Yeah.
guy couldn't catch the bus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's
like-
literally like it's
Oh,
the-
what if we go work together and try to get power and stuff?
Right.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
But then unlike Jews will lose like $50, but if an Italian guy loses $50, he's gonna fucking freak out and kill somebody.
yeah,
Yeah,
Italians are like Polish Jews.
What is that?
Like Polish people are retarded. So
Well,
it's
Polish people are like Italians that couldn't count.
like, yeah.
They are, yeah. The whole situation in Poland is pretty grim.
Yeah, and Irish people are violent Polish people.
They just like hate.
No, Irish people, no, they have a spark to them. Irish
the
people have a
violence.
spark to them that other people don't.
I just hate like the people, like white people that are like proud of where they came from. It like pisses me off so bad.
That's because you're a mutt.
Yeah, you're a mutt. You
You're a
can
fucking,
get it.
you're a
You can
fucking
get
mutt.
it.
Dude, it's just like it's so annoying. Like if someone's like people that are like, oh, like yeah, I'm Italian. I actually might be related to like a mob guy. It's like, dude, I'm gonna like literally punch you in the fucking mouth.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. If you start telling me who you're related to, I will just.
Yeah,
like, throw you
it's
over the
like
fucking
oh yeah, I fucking like came from here, man. It was like actually like the history of it's like pretty crazy. It's like yeah, dude, everyone like lived in caves and like fire wasn't invented for like thousands of years. I don't know. It's always been pretty fucked up and crazy for everyone. I don't give a fuck.
Dude.
I so disagree. I think
My
it's
family
like
built pyramids in Ireland.
Really?
Yeah, it's when you stack 6 cases of beer on top of each other, and then you get too drunk to get to the 7th.
That's funny.
No, the Irish I think they have like a spark to them, like as a people, like they're like very zesty and creative.
That's bipolar disorder.
Yeah. But it makes them flavorful. Like they have like a soul to like the Irish.
I don't know. I just
They're, like,
kind of
soulful.
have distaste for all of it. If someone starts talking about like what European country they're from,
white people, you said?
I just
Oh,
hate
yeah.
I hate like the white heritage conversation. Like I don't care about like where you're from. We all look the
that's fair.
same. Like
We
who
all-
fucking
We all look the same.
like just literally who cares? I don't know. I don't like
Well, you're German, right? You don't have anything to be proud of.
German and Irish and I mean it's like a bunch of stuff from Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Native American. So
Yeah.
I have an extra special
You
reason to
wouldn't
hate
understand
people.
what it's like to have a bloodline that's been passed down for millions of
Yeah.
years.
Through-
I forgot you're a quarter Cherokee.
Yeah. Oh, you're
Yeah.
You're native.
I'm
You're
part
indigenous?
native, dude. Yeah.
I want to do a land acknowledgement on this podcast where we're filming this podcast. On
No, it's
stolen
okay.
land.
We don't need.
I
it.
hate land acknowledgements. I've said this before.
Yeah, they're ridiculous.
They're ridiculous. It's like if somebody was like,
I'm
"Hey,
sorry, but no man can
Listen.
own land.
Listen, if somebody was like, listen, I fucked your mom, but I acknowledge that.
Mm.
Would you feel good about that?
No, that would make you want to punch them more.
Yeah, right. So just imagine.
Be like, just don't even say anything.
Yeah, right. Imagine being a native guy, and right before like there's a Chiefs game, they're like, all right, here's the deal.
Mm-hmm.
Our bad. This used to be your house.
Yeah,
Now we're gonna play the national anthem.
dude, that's why
Yeah.
that's why the casino was such a power play because they're like, okay, look, everyone knows what the fuck happened. Here's a bunch of bright shiny lights and spinny objects and things to distract
wow,
you.
it's fun. Look,
Yeah.
guys, it's fun.
And
We're
the
having fun.
The alcohol is free.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. See, that's like a psychology power move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so all this to say, Roey, you need to stop being scared of putting yourself out there online. People are gonna say mean things.
Yeah.
People are gonna get
No,
really
I-
mad at you.
Well, it's like more so the people in my life that I'm worried.
Yeah,
like,
but here's the thing:
like
is
Listen,
my-
man,
that-
you gotta start pushing those people away.
yeah,
dude.
that needs to be the first thing that you drop. You can take it from me. My whole family has seen like 90% of what I've done online on any platform.
Mhm.
My
So, I
mom
mean, same.
follows me to this day and will call me about things that I post.
You just gotta get used to that.
Yeah, and so it's just like it's like a thing where it's like I'm never gonna lose my mother's love.
Dude, my dad-
so I can say whatever I want.
I'm just.
And
I,
it's fine.
dude, maybe I guess I'm scared that I'm gonna lose the love of my parents.
Do you think are your parents the type where they would disown you for some of the things you say?
I like to believe not, but it's not about the things that I say. It's
Because
like,
what's the thing? You're
dude,
gonna
They
live.
hate that I smoke weed. They hate that I
Yeah,
smoke
my parents
weed.
hate that I smoke
So much
cigarettes.
So I was in Mexico. I went on
If your
vacation.
parents hate you, you can stay at my house.
I went on vacation
Chris' parents would love
for a
you.
week. And
My parents taking all the kids who get hit hard.
well, I went on vacation for a week in Mexico, and first of all, it was very nice. I had like a nice time.
Yeah.
But it was like
It was like a fiesta.
So weird. It was so weird because it's like they're just like these little stocky little Oompa Loompa guys that are like your little servants. And it's like you walk around. It's like you go to Mexico and it's like, oh my God, I can pretend to feel like we had slaves again. And that's how it feels, where they're just like, oh, hello, Mr. Rosen. And it's literally just like a reenactment of slavery,
Yeah.
but on a really pretty beach.
You know, Karl Marx literally said that. You know that, right?
It's crazy.
He said it's like a
Yeah.
ritual. It's like a ritual of slavery.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like on there, and I'm like, because if I'm in Mexico and I'm like in the country, like I'm in the city, or you know what I'm saying, like I'm like, and I'm like going to a restaurant. That's one thing, but the restaurant, it was all inclusive. My parents paid for like an all inclusive, like family vacation, and it, dude, it was such a bug out. And it was so indulgent as well. It was kind of like water Vegas, where everything was like big, bright lights, big space. And it was so like get drunk, get drunk, get drunk, get drunk, get drunk, get drunk. Like there were 4 liquor dispensers in my room where you just go with your cup and you just go like this, and then it just pours liquor. Like in the, like and they refill it for free.
How rich are your parents?
Not very. I swear to God,
Dude,
they're
they
like,
probably make like 10 times what my fucking parents make.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
Well,
no.
that's why. Okay, then that's why if every Mexican in that community nearby went into the resorts and just started like fucking stabbing you guys, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be sad that you died, but I would be like,
but in their
those
mind,
Mexicans had a point.
But in their mind, like they're like, oh my God, I'm so like grateful for this secure job, and like I'm so like there's like that whole reverse gentrification thing where people are like, oh, I'm glad that it's being gentrified.
Because it was dangerous before.
Yeah, because it was dangerous before, and now it's safe.
Well, those are the people willing to sell out their community.
Yeah, I'm not saying yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it's really that simple.
Yeah. It's so interesting. Like it was just being there was so fat. Like it was so strange. Like like the whole thing. And like I don't know. Like there should be a world where you can go to like a hotel in Mexico on the beach and like live like that but like the extent of like craziness that it was absurd. Like it was so absurd. It was like borderline dystopian. Like going to like a resort, but like basically like. I got food poisoning on Thanksgiving, and I like basically like exploded shit and exploded vomit, and I was scromiting. Do you know about scromiting?
No, what
That's
is
when you
that?
throw up and it's like scream vomiting. Scream vomiting, scromiting.
Oh
But I
my
was
god.
Like, yeah, so I'm like
I've only
literally
done that after drinking.
That's
like
horrible.
a lot.
Well, I did it from food poisoning, and my parents came in and they were like, "You have weed poisoning. You have CHS." Which is Canada.
it
Yeah.
is.
What do you know about it?
Huh? It's if you smoke weed, it'll make you like physically sick because you smoke it so much.
Yeah. Apparently, it's like recurring vomiting, and like
Yeah,
a lot of people have been getting it.
Yeah, but that's because they're smoking sprayed shit.
You think that that's from spray?
shit.
Yeah, I know that it's from spray. Yeah, it's from like research.
Spray shit.
Whoa.
It also comes from. It's like some of it's like a gene. It's like a lot of people had it before the sprayed weed.
Kave, you're so silly.
Sorry.
No, yo,
No.
sorry.
You want to start a game, dude? You play a game, dude.
Play a game, dude.
You know what's crazy? Is I did this bit to him like 3 years ago.
Like 3 years ago. People don't forget.
I did it for like 25 minutes, I think. To the point that we paused the recording of the podcast, and Clay was like, All right, I don't think it's like good anymore, dude.
This-
It's like definitely not funny.
If I had $1 for every episode of that I ruined, I would have had more money than the Patreon was making monthly.
we would just ruin an episode, and that's when we would stop.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right, that's it.
That's it. We're
Time to
done.
do
Yeah, I remember you guys did the live show that I hosted, and you ran out of stuff to say like 30 minutes, and then Kave just started rapping. Kave started rapping. You know?
Dude,
that was
Oh
the
my
show.
God.
It was
all of that
mostly
was
just
by
Kave
like
rapping.
the most, and like everybody that would talk about it would be like, it was really funny, but are you guys like, do you hate each other?
That's so funny.
Dude, because we would just get in fights, we would just get in arguments and not edit it out. Like, not
Dude, that shit, like, it's like part of the reason that it like had to die was that it was just like it was too much. It was like, these are my friends, and this show sometimes is like, it's making them want to kill me for just speaking the truth.
Dude, he wouldn't speak the truth. One time, he said he was gonna. He said he was gonna rape Lin-Manuel Miranda until his eyes were bleeding, and we were like, maybe not the best thing to say. And he was like, I don't think I'm gonna do 2 weeks. He did do episodes for like 2 weeks after, because he was so mad at us because he was like, if I can't say I'm gonna rape Lin-Manuel Miranda until he's crying blood, then I don't want to be on the podcast anymore.
You literally need to stand on business with these things. Like I said at the
This
beginning
all
of this
happened
episode.
on air too. Like we're like, you shouldn't. We have to cut that. We had like a girl with an OnlyFans as the guest. And he's talking about raping Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Dude, when it's in your heart and you feel like it needs to be said,
Say it.
you
said,
fucking
"I'm
you
gonna
say
rape-"
it.
Say it.
He
Say
said,
what's in your heart.
He said, I'm gonna rape that little bitch Lin-Manuel Miranda until he's crying blood.
You say it and you stand on business. People are gonna try and tear you down. When Kanye said George Bush doesn't care about black people, the world
not
wanted to
the
skin
same.
him
It's
alive.
not the same.
When you say something that gets you persecuted, that's when you stand up, chest out, and you're like, no, I do believe it's my fucking right to say that I can take Lin-Manuel Miranda into a closet and rape him until blood's running out of his eyes.
This is like the third rape threat too. It was just the most violent. We were
Well,
just
no,
like,
I don't think that he made a threat now. I think that what he said was.
no, I'm
Recounted.
talking about that episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was the one we were like, that's enough.
That was like the moment where it was like, okay, this show might not be forever. That was-
It is absurd to like put yourself in the mind of a rapist. It's funny how we're coming full circle to this rape thing, but
That's how you
Like
know
it-
the episode's about to be over. Is you do your callback and then you're like, "Bye guys, thanks."
Get
but
the fuck out of here. Plug something, dude.
no the
Dude, rehashing the fight about Lin-Manuel.
Just so
I'm
ridiculous.
still mad 4 years later.
it is absurd to like put yourself in the mind of a rapist where you're like, I can do what I want out here.
Yeah, it's
No
true.
one's gonna know about this.
It's truly evil.
It's dastardly.
Dude,
yeah.
You know what? Rape is dastardly.
Roey said it first, man. Yo, clip that.
Yeah.
Yo, clip that,
yeah,
chat.
Yeah.
Yo,
No, I was raped in college, dude. Her name was Nicole. She's from New Jersey. Some fucking She
Cool.
was a butterface.
you said Nicole, was she Italian?
Yes, she was an Italian from New Jersey.
Do you think that makes you discriminate against Italian women?
No, they're still hot. I like Italian women. They're strong personalities as well. I like Italian women.
Very strong personality.
And no, dude, it was really funny because I was like fall down drunk and
awesome.
then she was like, and
Great state
I
to
was
be
so
in.
drunk that I couldn't even remember her name.
Uh-oh.
And then you know like browning out, like when you get like a flash of memory.
Yeah.
Dude, so I flashed in and and she was like riding me and she's like, "Do you remember my name now?" And I went, "No, I'm too drunk."
Oh,
Ha ha ha
no.
ha ha. And then I woke up the next morning and I was like, "What the hell?"
Okay.
And you know what's funny? Like,
What?
I guess it's a privilege, like when you're raped as a guy as opposed to like a girl, like where it's like, it's like,
Yo, chat, clip that. Yo.
it's like, and I know that it's like a weird thing. Like, I feel like, oh, I got myself too drunk and I got myself in trouble. Whereas like that girl didn't physically force me to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like there was no violent. Like if it happens to a girl, it's like so like the guy is big and it's scary. It's like much worse. But because of that, for years I went around and I was like, yeah, dude, I got raped by a girl. That happens to everyone, right? And then people were like, no, and I was like, oh, haha, really?
Did you really let them like convince you that you have trauma?
No, yeah, I don't think I. Yeah, they're trying
Did
to
you let them
convince me.
convince you have trauma?
Like it's like a little hiccup trauma. It wasn't that bad.
You
It wasn't
basically you
that
got your
bad.
dick wet in your sleep, dude. That's fucking badass.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
I
dude.
guess I
don't
need to
know, dude.
reclaim it. I
She
guess
was
I need
Italian, dude.
I need to
I
reclaim
mean,
it. I need
how-
to be empowered.
Look, what we gotta get down to is how busted was her face? Was it bad? Was it like?
have
would
you seen Night at the Museum?
would you
have
take
have you seen Night at the Museum?
Yeah.
We're talking like Dum Dum. You need some gum
Would you-
level busted face.
Would you take her out on like a coffee date the next morning?
No.
You wouldn't want to be seen in public.
No.
He's telling people he was raped on camera 4 years later. You
Dude,
think he's
maybe-
like, oh,
maybe-
I'd love to take her to coffee.
That's honestly, dude. Maybe you deserve to get raped, man. That's kind of evil to say about a girl.
Yo, one time. Yo.
the way. First of all, he turned, positioned himself to look at you, and he was like, "Maybe you did deserve to get raped."
Just saying.
I feel like I did. I feel like I feel like the drink is the devil.
The
And
drink, yeah.
The drink is the devil.
We should go get a beer after this.
And when you, it's like it puts you in rapeable situations. And weed doesn't put me in any
Yo,
rapeable
chat, clip
situations.
that. Drinking
Puts you
in rapeable situations.
and it's not safe. It's
Yeah.
not good.
So if
And
you're
that's the
drinking-
thing, that's the argument.
Clip-
That's why I
clip this,
brought up
chat.
Mexico.
If you're
because the
drinking-
argument that I got in with my fucking
let's talk about
dad
it, yeah.
is that weed rocks because it just makes you go, ha, this cartoon is rocks. I love cartoons. And then alcohol just puts you in rapeable situations with rapey men in college.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yo,
why
clip
are we
this.
encouraging children
Yo,
to drink?
Girls, if you're drinking, you're basically asking to get raped. Okay, Roey
I
Rosen.
didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Because
I
it's
say
gonna
you're
put
asking
you
for it.
it's gonna put you in a rapeable situation.
You have the right to drink. I'm just warning you. I'm just warning you that can happen if you get out of it. It happened to me, dude. And if it happened to me, it can happen to anyone.
Damn, that's true. If someone wanted to rape you, anyone could get raped now.
I'm like a decidedly like rapeable person. I like am very naive, and I'm just kind of like will assume the best in people. I assume the best.
You
in people
are
fairly often.
a really good male rape candidate. You
it's
do just play it
tough.
like very loose,
It's
and it's
tough.
kind of like
Well,
It's kinda like, what's Roey
predators know,
doing?
dude? That's
Yeah.
how that girl knew. That's how Nicole.
yeah.
Dude, they sniff the blood in the water like sharks.
Mhm.
And
What's her last name?
I don't remember. Nicole from New Jersey.
Probably Nicole Spaghetti.
And then all my friends that were friends. All my friends that were friends
Spaghetti-o.
with her, they stayed being friends with her, and I'd like make jokes, and I'd be like, "Ha, yo, where were you?" I'd be like, "Yo, where were you last night?" And they'd be like, "Oh yeah, we were like out with." Like,
To be like, yeah,
Danielle
we
and
were fucking Nicole. We were taking turns.
Yeah, I'd be like, "Oh, haha, you mean Nicole who raped me?" And then be like, "Yeah, ha 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 ha," and I'd be like, "Ha ha ha ha," and then I'd be like, "Something is wrong."
You are such a crybaby.
I don't.
The one that raped me.
I know. I said it wasn't that bad. It was like it was a regular amount of
firm
bad.
you're coming out against
It
this.
wasn't a good. I would say that it had a negative reverberation in my life when I got ribbity raped. If you say it like that, it softens the
Ribbity,
blow.
ribbity raped,
I got
yeah.
ribbity raped, dude.
No, dude, I just think, I don't know. I'm just still thinking about like the ideal male rape candidate is like it really is like a ditzy guy.
It's like a guy like in
Yeah.
like a spinning cap and a lollipop, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh boy, I just stepped foot in New York
guess
City.
they used to
I
do-
can't wait to live out my dreams and have adventures." That's who gets raped.
They used to do that in like comedy movies. It'd be like the Amish guy that like is like in his 20s and hasn't fucked, goes to the real world, and then like a girl rapes him basically because he doesn't know like what's happening.
What
know?
movie is
I
that?
don't know what movie you're talking about.
Isn't that what's it?
It's like a Minnesota classic.
Yeah, what's
It's called The Raped Amish.
the bowling movie Kingpin, right?
I don't know.
You're dumber than an Amish guy at a sorority house.
I'm pretty sure that happens there, but no, they've been doing that in the media. They've been putting forth this stereotype, so they've been making it so that guys like you get raped, Roey. So really, you should be turning your back on your own people and being like, you have reinforced this idea in girls like Nicole's minds to come chase after me because you've been putting this in your movies that ditzy
the
guys like me
archetypes-
get
Okay,
raped.
everyone needs to know this. Archetypes are the most important thing, and they govern your reality, and you can choose which ones you have to live by. But like, it's fucking, you live out the archetype, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, you do.
Hey,
You literally live it out.
Hey, if you smoked meth with your mom, then you might be a redneck.
So wait, what's your archetype? What archetype did you choose to put on today?
Retard faggot, unhireable, retarded faggot. It's like fucking such a dumb bitch, failing at everything,
Damn.
but has a really sick comedy act about Israel. Honestly,
This is like
Hey,
depressing.
really great 10 minutes.
If you're unemployed and you live with your girlfriend, then you might be a redneck.
I'm not unemployed yet.
Chris, what archetype did
If
you
you're
put
saying
on?
shit like I'm not employed yet, you're not. I'm not unemployed yet. Is that what you said? I'm not unemployed yet.
How have I become so incompetent in reality?
You need to relax.
I want to know what archetype Chris is putting on. What archetype did you
So
put on?
Chris is like one of the guys in like the Fat Albert Junkyard Gang. He's like, I'm just hanging out, having a good time.
That's a good archetype.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's like who's where how what's the and you look at him and you go, what's this goofball story?
You know what else? You know what would be even better is
if you're fat as shit and white, then you might be a redneck.
I would love to know Chris's archetype from his own mouth.
I'm not doing
I'm
an
gonna
archetype,
pee.
bro.
Okay. All right.
I didn't know I was supposed to have an archetype.
That's okay.
I didn't do my homework.
I was just lining all this up so I could say that my archetype is being a guy with autism that's just getting by day by day. Making the most out of it.
Dude, I'm just trying to watch people like how people interact socially, and,
Yeah.
and mirror that, dude.
Mm.
That's basically my thing. No, I think my archetype. People would probably be like, people get my archetype wrong a lot because they'll just be like, "Oh, Chris Farley," and I don't yell at all.
No, people just assume an archetype off of you. I mean, everyone assumes an archetype based off of the way people look, but because your looks are so forward
Bro.
when someone meets you, they're going to make that the archetype.
I think Roey stepped into the bathroom to cry.
That's so, I was kind of berating him a little bit.
You gotta be more nice, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, he'll fucking kill himself, dude.
Okay. I actually think that this is important. Okay, the archetype thing is important because
Okay.
it's okay. So how do we explain what an archetype is? It's like abstract, like it's like a category.
Right,
It's
buddy.
like
Yeah.
like a warrior is an archetype,
Yeah.
or like a healer, or like
A mage.
a mage, or like, and it's like
cop.
Femboy,
but it's also
Yeah,
it's also-
femboy.
yeah, no, a femboy is an archetype. Or
A
it's like
police officer.
Chad. A
Police
Chad is an
officers,
archetype.
you can tell. I
It's
can
like
tell
a
by someone's face
category
if
of
they're police
person.
officers.
Yeah.
It's a category. It's like an identity kind of that.
Yeah.
If you adopt into your identity, where it's
Roey
like,
is an archetype.
it's like, yeah, I get, but like no,
Pizza.
I think that's too specific. No, I think that's too specific.
Okay.
It's like a comedian. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But it can be more specific than that. It can be like.
Comedian that
2004
sucks.
Miami Gym Bro.
So-
2004 Miami Gym Bro. That's an archetype, but it's like
Yeah.
there are like really big wide ones like warrior or like really like old ones.
Diplomat.
So you're saying my archetype is the entire cast of Fat Alberts mixed into one?
Yeah.
That's what you said earlier.
No,
That is what you
a
said.
Guy, no, okay,
Roey's
you're-
archetype is jackass.
yeah, that is true. But in the no, it's that in Fat Albert, you would be like one of the guys like playing like the piano that's like made out of like a disassembled car, like, and he's like, Fat Albert, and you'd be in the back like,
Yo, what?
yeah. If you know Fat Albert, you know what I'm talking about right now, and it makes sense. But if you don't, then I sound like a crazy person, and that's fine. It's just encoded knowledge. It's how
You
reality
sound like
works.
a
I've
crazy
definitely
person.
But
watched
but
Fat
wait.
Albert, and I don't get it.
So the archetype thing. So it's really important because you could choose like which ones to define yourself by,
Yeah.
and then you can empower like yourself and your reality using the
Yeah.
archetype.
Yeah.
Where it's like if you are like it's like when guys are like, I am an alpha now, and then they embody the alpha. The greater alpha ethos, like what that means to them. Like guys that watch Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
like they're like,
Like me.
yeah.
Yeah, like Chris. Not like Fat Albert's gang.
But,
I'm
like,
not Fat Albert's gang. I'm more like Andrew Tate.
So what's his word? What's his word that he uses? Is it alpha or like what is it?
He's a Sigma, like me.
Yeah, but like what does he call guy? Like what does he say that guys need to be?
Sigma.
Dominant.
Yeah, like so it's like I'm gonna be a dominant, strong man. I'm gonna take what it masculinity. This is like masculine, like a man, like that.
Yeah.
Like what does it mean to be a man? Like, but
Yeah.
it's like you could fucking if you like choose which one, like it can completely change your reality, and it has a profound effect.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you just have to believe that that's what you are.
Well, that's how I drove my Bugatti here.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris pulled up in one, dude. It was crazy.
Yo, wait, is the thing with Nick Fuentes real? And
I don't know.
Destiny?
Oh, hold on, really quick.
Nick Fuentes
Hold on,
and
hold on.
Destiny
The
allegedly have a
Nick
video.
Fuentes
No,
didn't
hold
do
on.
anything. Destiny was sucking some random dude's dick.
Yeah,
in
I
the
had a
video.
team do research.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking serious. I had
Yeah.
a team do research, because I wasn't gonna watch the video too much, right?
Yeah.
So Destiny is definitely the one sucking the cock,
Yeah.
right?
I watched it 10 times.
But the moans, from sources, they're saying the moans don't sound like Nick Fuentes. They're too gravelly and loud.
It's Vosh.
Well, but there is a video of someone feeding Destiny a turd in a pool.
It's a grape. It's not a turd.
It's not a turd.
It's a grape.
You sure it's a grape? Because I thought it was a grape too, and then someone told me it's a little dried up piece of shit.
I think that person's probably lying. I think it's probably a grape.
It's so hard to tell what reality is anymore.
But anyway, yeah, Nick Fuentes was getting his dick sucked by Destiny. Sure, who cares?
dude, yeah.
I mean, he's definitely gay.
Nick Fuentes?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's like a Milo guy? Like a Milo style?
No, it's like more sinister. It's like
he's
it's
the
like
ultimate demon.
he's
player.
like a DL church guy.
Yeah.
He's also Mexican. That's what I don't get about his whole white supremacy thing.
No, Mexicans love Nazis.
I know that, and I don't get why Mexicans do that.
Because
Because then the Mexicans will talk to real Nazis, and they'll be like, you know what I mean? They'll be
Yeah.
like,
No, but if you go to Mexico, it's like they're Jews, man. They're Jews.
well, here's the thing: hating Jewish people is not an exclusively right wing or neo-Nazi thing.
Yeah.
Yo, clip that.
Yeah. I know. People hate us, man.
I love you, Roey.
Yo, this is how Jewish people feel about that.
It wasn't-
By the way, I'm gonna speak for Jewish people now.
Right,
This
go-
is how
go
Jewish
for it.
people feel. You hate us because you ain't us.
No, can we be honest though? It is the state of Israel was so bad for your PR.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So like,
But our PR
and
was
not
bad
even
before
on like
that.
a
Our PR was
geopolitical.
always bad.
Not even on a. Yeah, that is true.
And I was talking about it on stage recently where it's like there is a degree to like where I understand like anti-Semitic, like to an extent I understand anti-Semitism. It's like
Right.
I think I told you about this once. It's like, okay, so now on the internet you can
I'm gonna
Google.
grab your weed.
I can Google Jew. Now on the internet I can Google Jew and I can see what that looks like and I can read about it and like when I see one I go, yes, I know what that is, a Jew. But then like there are these. Imagine you're like in the 1700s in Europe, and these guys, there are these guys called the Jews. And once a year, they build huts outside of their house, and they take giant lemons and shake the lemons inside of their huts. Like, you would be like, oh, what the fuck are those guys doing? Like, oh my God, it's like the same reason that, like, people were...
I don't know if it's necessarily that, because in the 1700s, people were doing lots of crazy shit.
Yeah,
like,
I know,
for
but they were
religious
all...
reasons.
But the thing is, everyone was doing crazy shit,
Yeah.
but then they were doing, like... They were like, I'm the only sane person doing it. Everyone else is doing crazy shit right now. Like, they all thought that everything else was crazy. They just thought that they
The
were...
biggest disservice to the Jews is the fucking Bible. That's like they're God's chosen people. I think that's like that's probably someone who hates the Jews wrote that down. Put a target on their back.
Really quickly.
Oh, I have a Jewish response for that, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so I learned this. So the Jewish people aren't chosen in a way in which God prefers them over his other children. It's that they were chosen to bear responsibility, to like...
To crucify Jesus.
Yeah, to crucify Jesus. Yeah. No, but that's like I like, dude, I've been through some like crazy Jewish brainwashing, so I actually know quite a lot.
Yeah.
And it's like, so the answer to that is that Jews aren't and this is actually true. Jewish people don't. Only the stupid ones think that they're chosen in the way that it's like, yeah, we're better than you. We're Jewish.
Right.
No, Jewish people basically, according to like rabbis, Jewish people are chosen to like be the bearers of light in the world. and lead by example and stuff, and like and that's how we're we're chosen to like lead by example and like and that's like, but they don't think that, oh, we're better than you. But unfortunately, separately from that, Jewish people also, but so does everyone. Everyone thinks I'm better than you. So it's not.
Take your socks off while you say all this.
So it's not Jews that like
Jewish
it's not
people.
Jews that
Jewish people like known Mexican Nick Fuentes will get their cock sucked by Destiny.
well, okay. So listen, can I say something? I have
Yeah.
a question. If you maybe have an answer for me. Me and my roommate, and you know where I live. I'm not gonna say where I live, but I live in a neighborhood that's half black people, half Hasidic Jews.
Yeah.
Right. And we were walking through the Hasidic part, and I saw a poster, and it was a rabbi holding a golden egg, like a green and golden egg, and then 4 other rabbis pointing to it, and it was all in like Yiddish or Hebrew or whatever language they
Yiddish.
speak.
It's in Brooklyn. It's Yiddish.
And then like it listed like a bunch of locations in Brooklyn that you could come see
The egg.
the egg.
Oh,
So-
wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Where did you see that? Where do you know? Could you bring me to it?
I think me and Devlin probably could.
If you can find that, I have to see the Jew egg. I have to see it. Like for the sanctity, because
I need
Jews-
you to know. I was hoping this was like anti-Semitic, like an anti-Semitic poster that wasn't real.
No, what I'm assuming is that it's some sort of cult that's beginning to butt off.
From the Hasids.
Yes.
That could be really interesting.
I really want to go see the Jew egg, and you have to bring me. I'm actually serious. Like this is the most, because Jewish people are fascinating. We're a very arcane religion in a way that people don't appreciate, and because we're very, 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 very old. Like Buddhism or Taoism and all that shit. We're like older than most of it, and there's like all these wild like beliefs and stuff in Judaism. Like have I told you about the worm, like the Jew worm? That it's called the shamir. Sorry, Chris. It's called the shamir, and it's like a flying worm that can turn like rock into like smooth stone, so that you can use it for like building and stuff. And basically, it's like it's the way that King Solomon, who is one of the OG Jewish kings, found the worm. Like, because he had to go find the worm to build. So Jewish people, they have one goal.
Find the worm.
No, finding
Get
the worm.
Shamir.
No, finding the worm is one of the quests that leads to the main quest. You know what I'm saying?
Shamir's in Gaza.
No, but the they're just looking for the Shamir in Gaza.
It's
They're
like
just looking
finding
for
a
the-
Shamir
they're
in
looking for
the
the rubble. So Jewish people have one objective, which is to bring about the Messiah, and in order
So they
to bring
can
about
kill
the
him
Messiah-
again.
No, because he wasn't the Messiah, according to Jews, and we're waiting for the actual one. And some Jews think it was this guy who they called the Moshiach, but that's not relevant. Jews were waiting for the Messiah to come, and in order for it to
Oh,
come,
look at that, he never came.
There's a Jew Vatican that's
It's
supposed
crazy
to
that they
exist.
waited and the only one that came was Jesus.
Wait, hear me out. Hear me out.
Like, no, that's not him.
So there's a Jew Vatican
Muhammad.
that does not exist. That's like what the Western Wall is.
Yeah.
The Western Wall is like the remnants of the old Jew Vatican.
Yeah.
And it's like the Holy of Holies for Judaism, and it's like that's where all the high mystical stuff happens. It was destroyed by the Romans, and it was destroyed over multiple generations. There were 3 iterations of it, and we need to build the next one, and then the Messiah will come when we build it. But we can't build it yet because there's a whole bunch of stuff that we have to check off on a checklist. Like, and one of them is like world peace, and then the other one is like all the Jews are home, and then like there's all these like. It's a whole like Jews. It's like a crazy video game, honestly. Like with being Jewish, where it's like where at the end you summon the Messiah, and that's the video game.
Yeah.
And the Shamir, you need it so that you can get the stone to build the temple, because you need a specific kind of stone, and it has to. One of the rules is that the stone can't be cut with iron or steel, because those are instruments of war that's used in war. So you can't do it because it's holy. So how are you going to turn rocks into smooth building stones if you can't use iron or steel? There's a magic worm named the Shamir, and you have to find him And then, well, that's not the only way. I'm sure that there's like a way with like you could do it with like lasers and 3D printers and stuff.
Yeah.
But like there's like definitely a workaround now that doesn't involve a magic worm. But if you follow the precedent, King Solomon, who's one of the OG Jewish kings, and he was like this grand wizard. He summoned Asmodeus, the prince of hell, Ashmedai, Asmodeus, and he's like one of the like Satan's like high generals. Like he's like a OG demon, and so he summoned him, and then he tied him up with a magic rope, and then he got him hammered, and then he's like, "Where's the worm? Where is it?" And Asmodai, who's like hammered, is like, "Yeah, the worm's like over there, man." And then he went to the worm and he brought him the rocks, and the worm was like, "Yo, I got you." And then I like most people like imagine like it's magic. And it's also contested as to whether or not it's a worm. There are some people that's like it's not a worm.
Yeah.
And then there are a lot of people like, no, it's a worm. And you know what's really crazy about this, by the way? The whole crazy thing about the Jew worm thing isn't the fact that it exists. It's the fact that I heard about it, and then I was like, whoa, this is crazy. And I like told my mom, I'm like, yo, do you know about this fucking crazy? Like there's like a magic worm that you need to find so you could build the temple so you could bring the Messiah back. And she's like, oh yeah, the Shamir? And I was like, you know about that? People just know about the magic worm? Not everyone does. Most Jews do not know about the magic worm. I'm actually one of the few.
I have a question.
That was the Roey portion of the podcast.
If you guys have, if you guys have
The
a if
fucking
you guys-
magic
if
worm.
you guys have a checklist in a worm you gotta find, why are you making movies?
Yeah, literally, wouldn't it help if it was like you got $1 for everything you crossed off the checklist?
Those are cultural Jews. Cultural Jews have drifted from the
You're
sage,
like that
the
means
sage
you're
Jews.
like an NPC Jew. You're doing nothing to cross shit off the checklist. You're like
Well, hold on, world peace. We're working on that.
Yeah, no, we're working on world peace actively right now.
Mhm.
This is
Oh,
because this
okay.
is Chris and Roey versus evil.
Yeah, dude, we hate evil.
Dude, every time I put out an episode of this podcast, mitzvah.
mitzvah.
A mitzvah is like a good deed in Judaism, and another thing, if you're Jewish, you have to rack up as many as possible. You're just like, yo, mitzvah, 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 and it's like, yo, oh, I just high scored on mitzvahs. Oh,
Damn,
Hey,
being Jewish is
Big
like
mitzvah for you guys. Stop doing all that stuff. Stay, knock it off.
no, but again, those are not like the sage Jews. Those are like because there's like the wizard sage Jews, right?
Mhm.
And then there's the Hollywood Jews who branched off where they're not religiously Jewish. They're only Jewish by culture and to like racially Jewish.
I watched a slightly anti-Semitic documentary the other week about
Okay, it was very anti-Semitic.
the formation of Hollywood.
Yes.
I'm so serious.
yeah.
And here's the thing: it wasn't. It was just presenting information. But I feel like the information was pointed towards a conclusion that they didn't really draw. You know what I mean?
Oh, about Jews?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, because there were so there was like some sort of weird element. Because the way they described it was like Jews kind of came here with fucking nothing. They were pretty much fucked. Like when they got here,
yeah.
moved out west, and they had already been doing theater and shit in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And just started making films, and they were conservative because they were religious.
Yeah.
And then they lost that religion somewhere in the 40s, and that's when you kind of got the turn to like liberalism in movies.
Yeah.
And it was basically like the point he was making was it was essentially just to cover Jewish people's ass because it was post-Holocaust, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after the Holocaust, they switched the narrative of Hollywood to a more liberal ideal because Jewish people became
So hated.
a minority.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
That was just the point they were trying to make. But anyway,
That is interesting. I
well,
mean, like,
it was really funny though because the whole
Yeah.
the point the documentary was kind of gay. The point I'm trying to make is the
Yeah.
whole time he would just say these things that were clearly anti-Semitic, like in a way.
yeah.
Like he presented information that was clearly trying to form a case, right? And then he would just be like,
Yeah.
he would just like present it and then be like, conclusions could be drawn, like, and then he would just move on.
That's crazy.
But it was like
The Jew hatred is sad. It is sad because it's like it's literally if you hate Jews for what happened in human history,
Mhm.
it's kind of like if I hate Italians because of some guy in the mob killed my family and now I hate every Italian
Mhm.
because the Jews do have a mafia. We have a mafia just like Italians, except ours is a little bigger and a little bit more high profile, and like, and it's but just because like they are doing what they're doing, that doesn't represent the rest of Jew kind. Being Jewish is like.
Yeah, dude, we get it.
Wait,
Look,
wait, wait.
not
Let
every
me
German
finish my
person
story.
is
I will
a
stand
Nazi,
for my
man.
people.
It's fucking.
Let me finish my
fine.
story.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was talking about the documentary, right?
Yeah.
All this shit, it's clearly anti-Semitic, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, where did you find this documentary? And he goes, Kyrie Irving.
Dope.
It was the interview. It was the documentary Kyrie Irving posted and got suspended.
Oh, you watched that?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I watched that too.
Yeah.
It's so funny. That documentary is hilarious because it's just like a bunch of like spewing like just. It's supposed to be like all like quote unquote all facts, but it's like. What is a fact, really? Like like the verification of information. It's information presented as fact, and because there's a big difference between information and fact, and like just because I could get a scientific study about how diet is the most important part of your health, and then I can get another one that's funded by McDonald's that says that physical activity is more important than diet, and you can eat whatever you want as long as you're active. You can find information on both sides of everything, and. So it's
true
it's
fact.
information presented but then it'll be like yeah, like we don't sorry I took you up. They're all like oh now I feel
No, it's fine. I just want to say the one true fact is that there is no fact.
yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. So hey, if you want to think Jews fucking run the world and control
And
everything,
then-
dude, go for it. There's no counterpoint. If that's what you believe, dude, if that's your archetype that you want to put on, man,
Yeah.
that you hate
that's,
Jews,
that's what you are.
put that shit on
That's
and
what you
fucking
are.
become that person, dude. Roey's words, not mine.
Write a book about it.
Some people are destined to be Nazis.
No, yeah, some
and
people
I'm
are,
destined
man.
to hate them.
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, what's Roey's purpose if there isn't someone that wants to kill him?
I like to think that Nazism is all social factors.
Uh-huh.
Because you know what that means?
What does that mean?
There's ontological evil, bro.
You think that if
Like, what do you mean?
If you're like in your soul you're a fascist,
uh-huh.
that means like evil exists.
Yeah, evil exists.
Like in a real way.
Do you
Yeah,
think that
evil
do you think
exists.
that evil doesn't exist in a real
Yeah.
way?
There's good and evil.
Well, it's just terrifying.
Yeah, it
it's
should
so
be
scary.
terrifying. It,
It makes
fucking
it-
for
it-
sure
it
exists.
makes
Evil,
it-
evil
It
is
makes
really
it more of
scary.
a battle, bro.
Yeah.
There's no like the we need to have world peace for the temple. Yeah, that's never gonna happen.
I guess my
There
point
is-
is my
yo,
point
there-
is I thought evil existed, right?
Yeah.
Just in smaller clumps.
Uh-huh.
Like I like to believe that that there's like evil up top and evil humans capable of evil things. And they do tend to get power because of, it's just like that's just good socially to be an evil person,
It's effective.
It's very effective.
It's very effective to be
emotionally
evil.
care about no one, right?
But-
But if it's like somebody that's like a fucking fascist in like the middle of nowhere, like Carolina, I like to think that that's like social factor. Like, you know what I mean? It goes to the fact of like the way they were social. I'd like to not think that in their heart, like regardless, they were gonna be evil. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely. I think a lot of it probably is the social factor and just like what you're conditioned, what you've seen your entire life.
Right.
But I like these things just don't pop up for no reason either. So it does
Right.
inherently exist
Mm-hmm.
in people.
Speaking of archetypes, though, and like all that stuff, one thing that I know to be real in the world, dude, is that there is a legitimate battle between light and darkness in the world, and you have to be
Yeah.
on the light, bro.
You want to be as close to the switch as possible.
Dude, every story.
So
Every story
you
that's
can
like the point of Star
turn
Wars
it.
is to teach you that, man. There is darkness, and you have to be the light that shines.
I'm a
against it.
centrist. I sit on the middle of
You
good
have
and evil.
light and darkness.
I think there are good points on both
No,
sides.
because that's the thing is that I'm like a
I thought
super.
the Kyrie documentary was
But
interesting.
that's the thing.
Actually,
No, that's the thing. I'm like light, right? But I'm also dark. I like to imagine that, like archetypally, I'm kind of like Shadow the Hedgehog, where I'm like I'm black and red and have an AR. But don't worry, I'm in the fight for justice. Like that's me.
I'm like a bright shining orb. I'm like a saint.
No, sorry. You're
Yeah,
like
you
the
are, you
no.
are.
You're like the guy in Fat Albert's gang. Don't even fucking play yourself, man.
You're wearing a mask and you're playing a trash can.
Actually, no, Chris, you are a ray of light, my man. That's why I love you. And then Kave, you too. You guys are rays of sunshine. But I'm Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ah, that's cool. Yeah, you could have the AR-15.
Let's
That's something dope.
go. Let's go. As long as I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, archetypally, like, if I live out, like, the
Archetypally?
story of Shadow the Hedgehog, I think that I can really do a lot in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
What are we at time-wise?
Oh, we're over an hour.
For sure.
116.
Okay. You want to wrap it up soon?
Yeah.
You want to call it?
Yeah, because I just feel like it gets boring after an hour and 15. Not our conversation. But
No,
just
yeah, I
listening
think we're
to
done.
The same thing.
We can just wrap it
Just
now.
be done.
Yeah. Rape.
Whoa.
Okay.
Plugs.
Oh,
Plugs.
plugs. Follow me on Instagram.
Jesus Christ.
Roey. Dude, I'm Jewish. I have weak bonds. Roey. Row underscore. I
Mhm.
just changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah, Roey Row.
That's dope,
underscore.
yo.
Chris Horn Comedy on Instagram. Bam Fartjera. All one word. Like Bam Margera, but with fart. On Twitter.
Oh, on Twitter, I'm Roey underscore Row. So the underscore is in different spots for the Instagram.
We're going to be doing a right side of history in January.
Yeah, we don't have a date yet. We're going to be doing a right side of history with Ivy and Assad in January.
Also, Tiny Boys January 11th at the Flophouse Comedy Club. We will be having Connor O'Malley there.
Are we doing a December one?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Okay, maybe a December one. We're so good at plugs, dude.
Yeah.
Cave.
Just come find me, man.
Come find Cave,
Dude,
man.
no, fuck that. KPVQXYZ.
No, I changed it. It's KVPQN
Oh, KVPQN?
on Twitter. KPVQN.
Can you do that like
on
a K as
Instagram.
in...
K as in
Kansas.
kangaroo,
Yeah.
V as in vagina, P as in pussy, Q as in quail, N as in nail salon. Instagram, K as in Kyle, V as in Virginia, P as in
the worst plug ever.
pussy, Q as in Quincy Jones, N as in Niagara Falls. And yeah, you can find me there. Otherwise, just come find me on the street. Come say hi, man. You know, hey, I'd love to fucking chit chat. You know, we can sit on the bench together and.
Listen to the new Skrillex album.
There's no new Skrillex album. What are you talking about?
Okay, did you stop?
The Philadelphia rapper Skrillex?
Oh, Skrilla?
Yeah.
Yeah.